legends, thanks for stopping in. Alright, so we've just left Kalbarri in WA and we've driven about 2.5 hours towards what's called the Overlanders Roadhouse, and from there we're going to go to Dirk Hartog Island for a week. Cannot wait.
Yeah, it's going to be amazing. Like, it's super remote, no internet, perfect like conditions for like spearfishing, snorkeling, beach camping. We have never been there, so it's bucket list for us. We can't wait to take you along this coming adventures. Stay tuned, it's going to be sick. Alright, so just went through the Overlander Roadhouse, wasn't much to see. Filled up the petrol and reset our trip B on the dash here. So normally we get roughly around sort of 17 litres on the highway. That's in like 110 zones. I normally keep it around 100 because as soon as this car goes over about 20,000 RPM, you can really see the gas mileage go up. But I'm just absolutely milking it like a grandma, and it's on 12.7 litres per 100 at the moment. I'm sticking around 80k an hour. Completely bare empty road, so I'm not holding up any traffic. So this is working really well because there is no more petrol until after our trip, miles away. So we really need to be focused on economy. I've also changed my throttle controller to economy mode, which I've only ever done like a couple of times. Normally I run it normal, and when I bought it I used to run it in sport mode, but there's just no point, just choose gas. So hopefully until at least we start going off-roading, we can keep these miles per gallon really low. It'd be nice. Alright, so we just had a turn off, which on the left goes to Denham and this way goes to Dirk Hartog. It's called the Useless Loop Road, which is a really weird name. Anyway, we were going through. I don't know if you can tell in the distance, but there's a sign saying the road is closed. There's no other way to drive this way. So this is the unique road and we've got no idea why the road is shut. We've tried to call like different numbers. Obviously all the offices are already shut. It's almost 5 p.m. So we've got no idea what's going on. So Chris is gonna fly the drone over there just to see. Potentially they've just been doing some like renovation or something today. There's been like a little like storm this morning, so maybe there was like some damage. It's just so strange there's not just like more information for people, because if you've got a booking like us, like what do? Nobody contacted us prior to that. Alright, so we ended up running that roadblock. We spoke to the Shire Council first thing this morning, and they said the reason they had closed the road was because of all the intense rainfall and that the road would be quite wet but nothing impassable, and if we chose to go through we were more than welcome to. So we ran that roadblock this morning, drove for about what, an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. Lots of corrugations, just a normal dirt road, some of it was bitumen. Now we've parked up where it basically says to reduce tyre pressure and having a little feed. Weather's pretty average, and I think from here on out it should be a bit of forward driving. The corrugation hell is starting. These are the worst corrugations. Sorry, General. I'm sorry. Just imagine every bolt coming loose in the car. We're gonna lose all our teeth. They weren't joking about it. I sound like a goat.
The car is muddy, that's for sure. So we're dropping tire pressure to 18 psi, so dropping even further. That was probably the worst experience we've had. Corrugation were horrible, like people didn't lie online. So now we should be reaching a point which is over a sand dune. It might get a little bit softer. And hopefully it gets better because that was pretty shocking.
Oh, it sucks.
So we're almost about to arrive at the ranger station. In the distance over there we can see Dirk Hartog Island. Can't wait to get there tomorrow.
Yeah.
Hopefully the weather gets a bit better. This is definitely a nicer area than just before. The road is a bit better as well. Hopefully not too much corrugation to get to Steep Point.
Yeah, definitely not a forward drive track. Haven't had to engage forward drive once. Don't know what that's all about, never mind.
So we are in Shelter Bay Campground. Not the nicest day, it's pretty windy. So we didn't do much today, but Chris just spotted some dolphin on the shore. Just a few meters from us. That's pretty special. You don't get that very often.
Good morning, guys. So we just spent the night at Shelter Bay, right by Steep Point, the westernmost point of Australia. And now we are waiting for our barge for 7:30 a.m. to take us across to Dirk Hartog Island.
Yeah, so we booked the first barge so that we've got the most of the day on the island. We've got 6 nights, 7 days to explore. We can't wait. The weather looks beautiful today, so let's do it.
Yes.
So we are officially on the island. So the barge crossing was super fast and smooth, only took about 15 minutes, and the captain was a bit of a legend. So it's very slow going so far. Unfortunately, heaps of corrugations here as well. So we're going at like 20-25k an hour, and that means it's going to be a pretty long drive up to the very tip, up at Cape Inscription. But just trying to keep those speeds down, because it just tears the tracks up. So it's just people going too fast, and that's why there's all these corrugations here. So it's a little bit of a shame, but I know we've got some sand dunes coming up, and then hopefully we'll find some cool bays to get into the water.
Left the sand dunes. We are tiki touring along the east coast, which is unfortunately a bit windy today. The wind
is southeast, so not the direction we wanted. We wanted it to be coming from the west, so all the nice sheltered bays that are meant to be really beautiful and good for camping are actually really windswept today, and unfortunately looks like they will be for the next few, at least 3 or 4 days, unless things change.
Yes, so right now the plan is to explore the west coast then, which is a bit more like rugged, apparently more cliffs. We as well are going to try to find like a secret for a drive track.
Yeah, so the captain of the barge that took us across pointed us in the direction of a little secret 4x4 track. So fingers crossed we can find it. We're trying to get it from a different direction than he said, from the opposite direction. So yeah, this will be an interesting one, but hopefully it's pretty sweet. So we've completed that forward driving track and it was absolutely awesome. By far the best scenery we've seen on the island so far. It was really, really neat.
So now we're going to the northernmost point of the island, towards Cape Inscription, and we're going to try to find a campsite for the night. We hope you enjoyed this amazing journey to Dirk Hartog Island.
Stay tuned for our next video dropping next week. Basically our life on Dirk Hartog. We stay at an amazing beach campsite. We get some next level fish. The spearfishing is absolutely incredible in parts of this island. And then I even go swimming with a bunch of sharks. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Hit that sub button if you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next week.